Hello and welcome to another edition of the Cox Sports Report with highlights of high school football action from all over the state of Virginia with my partner Chris Park. I am Matthew Hatfield, and November is here, Chris, and we'll start things off at Darling Stadium where the Hampton Crabbers, who have lost 2 of the last 3 meetings against the Bethel Bruins, try to close out the regular season on a 5-game winning streak. They get shut out by this Bethel team just 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's been kind of a weird season in the Peninsula District, Matt, and Hampton trying to make things right and secure a first-round playoff home appearance. And early on, it's going to be the Crabbers on offense. They're going to go deep downfield as Javon Quillen finds a target, and that sets up the Crabbers in excellent field position as Daz Newsom makes the catch.
The sophomore dazzling, and so is Quillen, the guy Coach Mike Smith calls Bubba, taking off for a 13-yard touchdown run. He slips there in the back of the end zone, but no harm at all. 7-0 the Crabbers with the early lead in the first period.
And back to it goes Quillen, looking again down the field. Finds a receiver, and the catch is pulled in, and an excellent reception, and Quillen back at it again.
Quillen going to his deep threats in Cal Key, and this time it's Tyquan Wilkins pulling it in 69 yards to pay dirt. He will race. Extra point by Bo Lomax will be good, and Hampton with the double-digit advantage, not trying to get upset by Bethel the night before Halloween.
A fast start for the Crabbers, and Bethel trying to make something happen special teams-wise is going to find the kickoff into the hands of an upback. And he's going to be able to rumble through the defense, getting into Hampton territory, all the way down inside the Hampton 20-yard line. So an excellent return for the Bruins has them in business.
That special teams play just what Coach Bubba Hooker needed there, as Quentin Lee will polish it off here with a touchdown. 14-7, the lead sliced in half, and Bethel's offense will go back to work again with the Bulldog running back, Quentin Lee.
Quentin Lee with another excellent carry, trying to knife through this Crabber defense. Now at quarterback Bo Morgan is going to look downfield, and his pass is going to be dropped by the normally sure-handed Darrell Brown. So a big mistake there by Brown, and that will lead to this, an interception, as it's a man on defense who also plays quarterback, Javon Quillen. Bubba going the distance. He's going to take it back 80 yards the other way, and that finds the Bruins in a deep hole now, down by 2 scores.
And just the momentum shift that Mike Smith's Crabbers needed there after that kickoff return that Bethel got. Now it is Morgan back to work on the scramble here, and you see with the stiff arm there at the end, he moves it forward, and the tackle there by Hampton out of bounds. You know, Bethel's offense, Chris, hasn't putting up points this year, and they did upset Heritage, so they're capable to get going here in a hurry. As you see another completion for the Bethel offense there to Jeremiah Owusu.
Yeah, this offense has a couple of key playmakers, as we mentioned, in Morgan, Brown, and Lee. And Morgan's going to find another receiver inside the 20-yard line as the Bruins offense is rolling now, and he'll hand off to Lee. And Lee will coast it in the end zone for his second touchdown of the game. And the Bruins now only down a couple scores into the second half.
The catch by T.C. Chisley setting up Lee's second score, and he goes over 1,000 yards for the season on this evening. But that Hampton pass rush would get it going and bring Morgan down to the turf there, Chris, as you see the Crabbers defensively starting to make some things happen. But the screen game finding Chisley over the middle there, spinning across midfield here as Bethel's offense continues to find yardage down the field.
And Morgan is going to try to make something happen through the air once more, but that Hampton defense is swarming, forcing him out of the pocket. He'll use his legs and picks up what he can and turns a negative into a positive for the Bruins. And he'll hand off to that man Lee again. And Lee trying to find the end zone. He will find it for the touchdown as he gets in just in front of the pylon. 35-21, it's a 2-score game, and Hampton is just going to salt this one away as a Bruins game comeback comes up just a touchdown short in this Peninsula District matchup as Hampton takes the victory 35-28. Javon Quillen, 315 all-purpose yards and 5 touchdowns, all the touchdowns for the Crabbers in the win. Quentin Lee, 3 touchdowns on the ground for the Bruins.